This is going to be part 2 of my Ayrton Senna. It was about 6:17 a.m. in the morning here. Probably about 2:17 p.m. in Italy. Imola, Italy. The San Marino race, the Grand Prix, Formula 1. Tamburello turn, and the day before, Roland Ratzenberger, who was another Formula 1 racer, and you have to understand, I'm not a Formula 1 fan. I'm just telling you a story that gives me faith. It keeps me having faith. When I start to lose faith, I remember this and think about this. So the day before with the accident with Roland Ratzenberger, I guess Ayrton Senna was really upset and distraught. And Sid Watkins, who was the neurosurgeon for the tracks for Formula 1, they had become friends, and he said to him, "Why don't we both retire right now and we'll go fishing?" And Ayrton Senna responded with, I can't stop. I just can't stop. I will tell you a story that makes even his response profound to me. There's so many stages of I can't explain that somebody who was alive for 11.20 seconds in my life has remained here, that I'm speaking of it 26 years later. So anyway, he went on to the race the next day, and here I am, I'm watching it. The pace car was a bad idea because they're making the tires cool down, and they need to be heated to cling to the track, to the tarmac for like traction. Remember, you're driving at sometimes over 200 miles per hour. He himself, when he felt he lost control on the Tamburello turn, he went from 190 miles per hour to 145 miles per hour in a span of 2 seconds. The G-force itself, right there, he's probably already in a lot of trouble. But then he hit the wall at 145 miles per hour, and some of the steering column penetrated his helmet, which in turn penetrated his skull. So, quite a tragedy, and as I said, I was not familiar with him, but when this happened, it was live. The breath was knocked out of me. As if, when you fall down and your breath gets knocked out of you and you can't breathe. I mean, I think that was the last time that's ever happened to me. It happens very rarely, I think, to people. But the breath was literally knocked out of me. I couldn't breathe. I felt like something in the atmosphere of the world had changed. His head moved just a little, gave you the impression that he might be alive. It was alive, going on live. What's probably was a minute seemed like 5. They kept focusing on him, and all I could think was, the family. But at the first couple of seconds there, I just couldn't breathe. It was like, years later, when researching what a magnificent person he was, it probably was the fact that millions of people around the world were holding their breath. But at the time, it was as if he crashed into me, like a soul that all of a sudden is just jolted out of their body into oblivion, and just bang. I mean, the breath was literally knocked out of me. Stuck with me for many, many years. What happened after this event makes it even more eerie to me. I will continue this. Please tune in for the next episode because it really means a lot to me. Life-changing event for me and quite an epiphany. And as I say, it keeps my faith. Thank you. United we stand, divided we fall. Long live Ayrton Senna.